What's going on, everyone? It's Rifle here, and thanks for checking out this video. In this one, I'm going to be sharing some info that hasn't really been talked about since Destiny 2 has been released. It's going to be some really interesting info for you guys about Osiris. And in case you guys don't know, the DLC is coming up on us really fast. It's coming in December, so it'll be here before we even know it. And when it does finally drop, we'll be able to explore Mercury and be able to go into the mysterious Infinite Forest, which I'll be going over a scannable in this video that talks about the Infinite Forest. I'll also be showing what more than likely the Warlock Osiris will be looking like. Bungie ended up revealing this years ago before Destiny even released, and you know, the story ended up getting cut. And I'll be also showing you a bunch of other info that I think you guys might end up enjoying, and hopefully you'll learn something new out of this. I'll be leaving my giveaway details about a Destiny 2 for any platform for you guys at the end of this video. Also, if you guys could, please consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like on this, because this is about to take me a long time to compile together. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. First off, let's go back to Destiny 1 for a second on the Shrine of Oryx mission, and let's hear what Osiris actually sounds like.
Listen to this, from an old warlock, Osiris.
Every end crawls from the same pit, rising from the schism to swallow matter, light, and life. It will not be stopped, but here it can be slowed. The shrines of Oryx must be destroyed.
Okay, so there we heard what he sounds like. And before Destiny was released, I don't know if you guys don't know, but a lot of the storyline was cut. And it seems that they have revealed what Osiris looked like in their little reveal trailer of Destiny, once again, before it was released. So first off, check this out. In the very beginning of this video, which I'll leave a link down below to this video if you guys want to check it out for yourself, you can hear the same voice actor for Osiris of what we just heard from the Shrine of Oryx mission.
It's a big deal.
The stories tell of a golden age long ago, when our civilization spanned the system. It was a bright and hopeful time, but it didn't last. Something hit us, knocked us down, and tried to stamp us out. No one knows exactly what, but we do know this. Very few of us survived. And those who did owe their lives to the Traveler.
Now, I'm not exactly sure if that same voice actor just decided to talk over this trailer, or he was supposed to be implemented into the game more. Obviously, in Destiny 2, he's about to be. Now, this next info I'm going to be showing you guys isn't a 100% fact that this is the Warlock Osiris, but it's pretty up there in the percentage, let's say that much. Because as you'll be able to tell, this Warlock is on Mercury, and it looks like the lighthouse. And in case you guys don't know, Osiris's hideout was at the lighthouse on Mercury. A lot of you may know he studied the Vex. He studied the Vex so much that he ended up making himself one of them so he could learn more about their deepest secrets. I'm not exactly sure if he just made himself completely robotic, or he ended up making something to be able to communicate with the Vex and also to trick their radars into thinking that he was an ally of some sort. But all I know is he wanted to study them so much to learn their secrets, because the Vex is extremely powerful in knowledge. Obviously, their technology is just insane within the game, if you guys haven't noticed. You'll see what I'm talking about here in a couple minutes. I'll be sharing more of this info further into this video. So yeah, down here in the lighthouse, as you can see, this is where Osiris was studying the Vex. You can see Vex destroyed on the ground, and you can see quite a bit of books, as if, you know, he was studying something down here. And also he even has a bed where he could be able to sleep at. And as you guys may know, in the upcoming Osiris DLC, we're going to be able to go on Mercury and explore, and also go into the mysterious Infinite Forest. So anyways, here is what a lot of you came here for, the reveal of what Osiris will be looking like. As you can see, a couple of these guys are surrounding this monitor, and on this monitor, I believe this is the Warlock Osiris. For those of you thinking, oh, this is just a Guardian on Mercury, Rifle, come on, you're silly, dude. No, there is no shader that looks like this. And once again, as we know, Osiris was studying the Vex hardcore. And as you can see, he looks futuristic. And not to mention, if you notice his surroundings, it definitely looks like he's on Mercury at the lighthouse. So this is a high probability that this right here, guys, is what the Warlock Osiris is going to look like in the upcoming DLC. Once again, I could be wrong about this, but we're about to be finding out here soon. Just a couple more months. I mean, let me know your guys' thoughts about this. Do you think this is him and Bungie just ended up deleting this from their story within Destiny 1? Because as you know, in Destiny 1 the story didn't really go anywhere. There really wasn't a story because apparently the story creator ended up quitting or something like that before Destiny ended up releasing. So they ended up having to cut a lot of content. And now they're adding a lot into Destiny 2. As you know, here in a couple months, we're going to be getting the Osiris DLC, which I think they just expanded on this idea that was originally supposed to be in Destiny 1, and then decided, you know what, let's cut this and add it in the future. Anyways, enough about that info. Now I'm going to get into some pretty secretive scannables around on Nessus. The first one that I'll be showing you guys is located in the Mist area on the map. Once you get down inside here, you will end up coming across this room right here where it looks like two giant Praetorians holding some kind of light shining down in the center. But if you jump up here on this platform and then jump on top of this, you can scan these crystals that are from the lighthouse on Mercury. Check this out.
This crystal's made of the same material as the lighthouse on Mercury. Remember the first time we went there? I wonder if it's still out there.
So I'm not exactly sure why there are the same kind of crystals from Mercury at Nessus, but they're there for some reason. Anyways, these next two scannables will be located over at the Sunken Cavern area on Nessus. Once again, just check the map to find out where that location is. Pretty much at the very beginning of the Sunken Cavern, you'll run into this big rock right here. Of course, there's rocks all over, but behind this one will be a secret scannable, and when you scan it, you'll notice that there are some components missing from it. I believe these components are missing because of the Warlock Osiris studying the Vex. Maybe he needed these for some kind of experiment, or maybe it wasn't even an experiment, he just knew he needed these for something he was designing.
Emergency off-site data storage for the Vex, but it's missing too many components to function. Too bad. I hear Ikora was looking for a weird, hovering static chrono drive to add to her office collection.
Doesn't exactly say why they are missing, that's just a hunch I have. Anyways, this next scannable is a very interesting one further down in the Sunken Caverns, past where you have to jump across the rocks to get over to the platform. Once you get over to that platform, the next area is where the scannable is located at. And this one is going to touch base on the Infinite Forest, which we'll be encountering in the Osiris DLC. This is an extremely interesting scannable and easy to pass up. But check this out, everybody, listen in.
They sure put this one out of the way. I was able to access their network for 2 cycles before they booted me. All I got was something about endless trees, or forest? Weird.
So yeah, as you guys just heard right there, I'm not exactly sure why they have an access to their network in the Sunken Cavern on Nessus, but they do. Maybe this is where our first steps in the DLC will be located at. First on Nessus, and then we'll end up traveling to Mercury somehow. I don't exactly know. Just found this really interesting because one of the features in the new upcoming DLC Osiris will be able to go to this Infinite Forest on Mercury. Anyways, this next one I'm going to be showing you guys is once again on Nessus. Like I was mentioning before on how Osiris ended up becoming a Vex pretty much so he could learn their secrets more. You can actually kind of learn more about this on the mission Deep Conversation. When you start this mission, Failsafe will end up making an unauthorized login for the ghost, so the Vex will believe he is one of them. And ideally, they will share their secrets, which was the goal that Osiris had. And the crazy thing is, once you play through this mission, you know, Ghost asks them a couple questions like why they are here pretty much, and all that good stuff. At the end though, Failsafe comes out of nowhere and tells us that Osiris sends his regards. Pretty much saying hello to us. But yeah, check this out. I'll go ahead and play a few dialogues of this mission for you guys to listen in on. If you guys want, feel free to go play this mission for yourself if you haven't. Once again, it's called Deep Conversation.
Captain, I have identified multiple data-rich caches to plunder. I have created an unauthorized login for the friendly ghost. The Vex will believe he is one of them. Ideally, they will share their secrets.
That mind said one last thing as it died. It's afraid. Afraid of your light. The one thing in this galaxy it can't simulate. Probably old news to Ikora, but I'll ping the Vanguard.
Your query has terminated, Ghost. The Vex Collective hopes it has answered all of your questions. A user within the network named Osiris sends his regards.
Oh, Ikora definitely needs to know about that.
So yeah, as you guys just heard right there, Osiris was aware of us and is in communication with the Vex. But this last piece of info that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is a scannable at the tower hangar. You're just going to want to head over here in this general direction, jump across this little gap, and over here on this balcony you can find some books that are scannable. These books look exactly like what was at Osiris's hideout at the lighthouse.
These crates are completely full of Vanguard history books. There are over 30 just focused on Osiris. He wasn't even the Warlock Vanguard for that long before Ikora, but it sure was a busy time.
There you guys have it, everybody. That's about wrapping up this video. Hopefully you found all this info enjoyable for the upcoming DLC Osiris, which will be hitting in December. But I'm just going to leave a friendly reminder here at the end of the video. If you guys want a chance at winning a Destiny 2 for any platform, all you have to do is simply leave likes on my videos to show some support. Subscribe if you haven't. Click that bell after you subscribe, and comment down below what you enjoyed about this video and your thoughts about this as well, and also mention what platform you're wanting the Destiny 2 for if you want. I'm out of here though, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen, and until next time, peace.